Weather may be a washout for some, but a few business owners in Galveston say tourism has been to all summer. Good afternoon. I'm Ron Trevino.
And I'm Mia Grady. Some Galveston merchants say they'd rather forget this summer thanks to tourism numbers that have taken a tumble. Jason Miles is live along the beach with a closer look at those numbers. Jason.
I'd say I got a pretty sweet assignment today, spending the day out on the beach like all of these folks you see behind me. And while it looks pretty crowded on the beach where I'm standing, over the entire summer, many here in Galveston say they haven't seen as many people as they do in previous years. For this downtown Galveston candy maker,
I think we're on our 22nd or 23rd year.
the 2016 tourist season hasn't been the sweetest.
It hasn't been our best year, but it hasn't been our worst either.
His family's Rocky Mountain Chocolate Factory reports a 10% dip in profits compared to a year ago.
You know, I've heard people mention that, gas prices being real cheap, that maybe people are traveling further instead of just coming down from Houston.
He says oil and gas industry issues may have led others to scrap trips altogether. There's also a feeling on the island that floods in Houston and Louisiana impacted the plans of many annual visitors. Meanwhile, on the beach, a highly publicized case of waterborne bacteria may have prompted others to stay away.
You can see it on the streets that the numbers have been somewhat down.
Frankie Neal and his family are from Dallas.
I want to build memories, and that's why we're here.
He remembers a much bigger crowd on his last Labor Day visit to Galveston.
It was wall-to-wall cars, packed. It was a really difficult time to get around, but
It's nice. It's not too bad. It's not, it's not too bad. It's not crowded at all. You have enough room to walk around and just enjoy yourself.
Were you expecting a larger crowd?
Actually, yes.
Some merchants want cruise lines to make Galveston a port of call rather than just a place to board ships like this one. Maybe that could help turn the tide long term.
I don't think anybody's struggling, but yet people aren't, doing exactly what they'd like to be doing.
And I tried to get some exact figures today, and even though it was Labor Day, the Convention and Visitors Bureau did get back with me. They'll have hard data on the overall tourist season a little bit after Labor Day wraps up, but they could tell me between April and June, hotel revenues were up here in Galveston by 0.5%, though overall occupancy was slightly down. That's the latest from Galveston. I'm live. Jason Miles, KHOU 11 News.